we're talking about healthcare. And the word health and care. Care is about provision for the maintenance of health. Health being the physical, mental, social well-being of the whole, with sound processing of information, meaning give the body what it needs to actually survive physically, and learn how to expand words as the mind is into processing of information. So in our physical health, mental health, will then open the door for social health and the provision to maintain that. Is actually the potential, the highest potential of care for all. You see? So, if we don't have healthcare or free healthcare, we don't have free healthcare. What happens is just like what happens in the Philippines. We don't have free healthcare. You see, and in America, the elderly have healthcare, and in other parts of the world, like in some parts of Europe, there is another setup. As you can see, if we look at this world in separation from who we are as a part of the whole that is life, and only embrace a part of it, that is what happens. And we build walls, and we advocate for the wall to be built so that we can be divided. And because we're divided, we cannot. Whole picture. And when we don't see the whole picture, we have a glimpse of a part of the whole. That's why we can't quite get the problem and get the solution. It's because of the veil. Let's say, for example, with someone having married someone because this person comes from a third world country, that doesn't have health care, and so married someone from another country that has health care so that she can obtain health care, where this person lost, or he or she lost the real meaning of relationships. There's one video I did about relationships, and so then the limitation and the suppression of being able to live the word relationship in an expanded way is causing some form of disease from the individual, and having a misdefined word, or a word that hasn't been expanded within the word individual as indivisible, you as all, to then be interpret in the word individual in a limited way. I am an individual divided, and I am separate from the whole, then we have a problem. We cannot see the whole picture. You see, we can only see a part, which is just this leaf, right? Just this part of this leaf. But you don't know, let's say for example, that part. Hi Malcolm, thanks for joining. The zoning and that, we don't really realize that this is there. You see? So it's important for us to see who we really are as a part of that whole. Because underneath that are microorganisms too, microbes. So we do not even see that. So we will define our experience of life from within this limited perception of this part of the plant, for example, rather than the whole. When we have a problem, and because we cannot see the problem from within that definition of ourselves as an individual separate from the whole, we tend to commit layers and layers of problems that in the end, we prescribe something as a solution that becomes another problem. Let's say healthcare, right? Okay, it's free healthcare, but then what if you're prescribing medications that are controlled by a group that doesn't really understand how the body works and doesn't really understand how the mind works? What more of the social significance of healing the social ills like addiction? You see, addiction to food, addiction to love, addiction to sex, addiction to being separate from everything and everyone. And so we are stuck. So the healthcare is the provision for all that we can maintain, so that then we can all express ourselves in an expanded way in life as we live life. You see, within that we don't marry because we can have free healthcare when we marry this man. He's got provision for free healthcare that I can share with him. Work somewhere where I don't really like to work because there's good provision for free healthcare being given to employees. You see, our decisions are then not opening doors to expand our expression of work. We will be stressed, and so we need some sort of a drug. Then become addicted to the drug. Then there are side effects that that is affecting our health. Then we go back to getting some medical help. You see, so we really don't see the whole picture, and then we cannot provide a solution that we cannot provide for the whole, and that will be maintained, so that then we can assure all of life to express in an expanded way, express fully, where, like I expanded the salad, and from the Caesar salad I included the air salad, the liquid salad as the liquid broth, the liquid which I call also salad, and we will open that up later on. Ivy, thanks for joining. Highest potential. It's a potential that we don't know yet, but as you can see from my expansion of the salad, it is possible. I did not do that from nothing. No, I have a story about that, where later on I will talk about my story, but I got sick, and so I looked at my fears, and then I end up expanding myself in the process, and expanding the salad. You see, that's why I talk about these things. These are not information coming from someone that I utter. No, this is what I lived, that I'm sharing with you. It's real. So there is this potential, the potent I as all. That is where the power lies. Without that, we are powerless. You see, we cannot sort this reality out because we're not seeing the whole picture. So even the identification of the problem is flawed. What more? Providing a solution. Everything is flawed. Then we suppress ourselves because we cannot express fully as a being. Being as the ingredient of life. And we don't have the meaning of life, the real meaning of life, because the real meaning as me is an ingredient of life. I see. So I'll leave you with that for now. Enjoy.